quickly, I just want to check. Because hyperextension, very early, becomes a very clever way of dealing with tight calves.
My knees could actually hurt.
Okay, so often people with hyperextension would really hyperextend. Look at that bounce. Okay, so I'm going to put it into full extension. You okay like that? Relax. Let's see. Yeah. And you see that's not even 90. If you look at the top, there's my hand. She's probably about 2 or 3 degrees off naught. Can you see that? That's going to limit a lot. That means she has to keep unlocking the knee when she's going through her stance phase. So you guys can see this. This is important.
Sorry.
Can you see how limited that is? That's what? Minus 4. It's interesting. So let's have a look at the tibialis as well. So what we're going to do, and I'm trying to just put her foot up like that, and she just won't let me. So there's a whole lot of, so the other thing that she has to do for these tight calves is turn out so she never has to run with her foot straight or move with her foot straight, so she doesn't get into this lock pattern. So she turns out to stop it. So, therefore, one of the things that's going to happen, and it's very much, because this is a pattern that decreases the body's power immensely, that therefore you pronate, you collapse the arch, toes and your feet up. Now, don't be concerned if you see this go beyond 90, she's unlocking her knees. But now what I'm going to test is I'm going to say, can she hold her foot up there? Classic tibialis testing says, Kendall and Kendall. Oh, wow, that's really good. Am I interested in that? No, not at all. Hold there, don't let me pull down. I take the toes out the game and the foot goes. She's doing that with the toes. This side, pull up. So what I'm doing is I'm going, I can either go from the side or from here. I just like to do a slide, 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 and she just can't hold it. That's because that's not the tibialis doing the work. The tibialis has been trying to do something further up there. What a mess. Then the foot turn. If you just hold your hands up like this, so you're literally going to take your hands onto the feet there, and then look at this. This is fibula head stuck as well. She doesn't like me doing this. Both sides. This shouldn't be that uncomfortable with anyone. This just means there's such a neural involvement here as well, because these calves have been so locked up, and the tibialis has been so locked up. Just too low. The other thing I really want to always recommend to you, always think about how your body position, how your body is feeling with how you've set your room up and the space you're working with. So we have 3 measures. We know that her calves are exceptionally tight. They are beyond 90, beyond 90. So what is about -3 and about -5. Tibialis is non-existent, and the fibula head catching the foot turn, she's really uncomfortable and it's quite limited the calf. This is the calf. Because the tight calf is linked in with the adrenals, this can often link with things like adrenal fatigues, the yuppie flus, the exhaustions, the burnouts. So these can burn, like seriously burn.
Ah, yes it can.
Let me see. Oh, look, we definitely got something. What's that, about 15, 20? 15. Somewhere between 15 and 20. It means we haven't got it all the way. We're excited, but we're not done. But wait, there's more. but let's say it's 18 degrees. Well, this one was, or let's be generous and say this one was -3 and now it's 17 degrees. So we've got a 20-degree improvement in a few minutes. Kind of useful for a pattern you've been running forever. Relax, let me do it. There we go, look at that. Okay. Okay. Just want to try a little experiment. Okay, what am I doing? Nothing, absolute rubbish. I'm seeing what she does with her foot afterwards. Look, it's not rotating out. That's what I just didn't want to say, oh look, I want to see when we went somewhere else what it would do. This is the foot that I couldn't get it in. Every time I rotated the foot, it was whoop. Okay, so now we're starting to get connections to the foot. That's cool. And it'll be over there. So literally, when that area, these areas have been tight, the reciprocal area, literally on the other side, that muscle has gone so tight. We're just trying to get blood flow into this. Because that's the most important thing. Most of the stuff on the back is about blood flow. So I'm just stimulating to get blood flow. We also like the fact that the pattern she's going into is an extension pattern, which is an opening pattern, not a closing pattern. So I don't mind this. I don't have issues with this. Whereas when I was doing this one before with her psoas just on the skin, she goes into that close. Okay?
So
we're
the
gonna,
muscle is just got tight, basically.
yeah. Yeah, so the body's coming, oh yeah. So which means in my mind, this should be quite significantly different. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice at the end. Yeah, somewhere between 25-ish. Huh?
Does it feel different?
Yeah, it actually doesn't feel like you're pushing too much on my knee now.
Ah, because I actually have got an end range now. Now it's a locking knee, not a bouncing. Doesn't want to do the, because that's I've never felt that before. That it's like trying to stop an elastic band. So how far can you push this? And it keeps saying, well, I'm an elastic band, which meant this was not protecting it. So.
Am I fixed forever now?
Will last about 3 minutes. But this is the foot turn.
Really sore here when you push it.
Yeah, yeah. So you don't like that, but we're going to now do tibials. Although in your case, the up is not so nice either. Hold, hold, hold. Pull up both. I'm just going to show you just how much. How's that feeling?
Alright.
So tibial is holding now, the toes can do their own job.